Hey, what's up guys? So it occurred to me that I thought I should do a guitar tutorial and maybe start doing more tutorials going forward to just help people out, kind of share some of the knowledge that I've obtained over the years of playing. So in this video I'm going to talk about the C major Segovia scale. And the Segovia scales I discovered through my teacher, my classical instructor, had me buy a book that had all the Segovia scales, and I've learned about 8 or 9 of them. But yeah, they're really useful towards, getting to know the fretboard and getting out of the first position. So if you're just learning guitar and stuff and you're kind of stuck on like the first 3 frets, this will kind of get you out of your comfort zone and kind of get you higher up on the neck. So yeah, so let's get started. So for this C major scale, obviously there's no sharps or flats in it. So we have all natural notes. And we're going to be starting on the 3rd fret of the A string on the C here. And then from here, we're just going to go from C to D. So I usually start with my 2nd finger, with my middle finger, and then I go to my 4th finger, my pinky. And then next we're going to go with our index finger to the 2nd fret of the D string. And we're going to hit the E right there. Then next we're going to go with our middle finger and hit the F right there, 3rd fret of the D string. Then we're going to hit G here with our 4th finger with our pinky. Then we're going to hit A with our index finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. Then we're going to hit the B on the 4th fret of the G string. Now here, this is kind of the part where it changes the pattern. So you slide up from here, when you're going from that B to the C, that 1 fret higher, you switch, and then you go to your index finger here, and then you hit the D next with your ring finger here on the 7th fret of the G string. Then you're going to go up to the E here with your index finger, then the F with your middle, then we're going to hit the G here, then A, B, and then C. So all together this is what we have. So that's kind of what it looks like. So it's kind of nice because you're not just doing a C major scale right here. You're not just staying in that first position, you're actually sliding up. And then going back down, it's going to look like this. So descending on the scale. We're going to start on the C here and go to the B. And then go to the A. And notice how I did that again when I was descending. So we're going just the opposite of what we did before. So instead of going from ring to index, we're going index to ring because we're sliding back down, we're descending down the scale. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. So when I like to use this all the time, like when I'm warming up, like before gigs or just really anything. It's a great thing to incorporate into your practice routine, and you can vary the scale. So like my guitar instructor, he showed me you can do different rhythms with it. So you can go quarter notes, can do eighth notes. And triplets, 16th notes, etc., etc. So that's what I like to do with it. Now with the Segovia scales, a point that I'd like to make, and I've seen other people talk about it in tutorials about the Segovia scales as well, which is important. Some of these you might not find really applicable to being able to use them a lot during improv, but there are bits and pieces of each scale that you can maybe reference and use and apply for improvisation. So maybe one scale, it doesn't make sense to do all the sliding up to hit all those notes, but there might be a portion of that Segovia scale that you can use for a certain improvisational situation that you run across. So what I do, going back to the C major scale, the Segovia scale that I showed you guys, so we do free stroke. So that's with the right hand. What I'm doing is I'm plucking up, and I'm not resting my fingers on the string. I'm going up towards my palm. So when I'm plucking, they're going up like this. But you can also do rest stroke too. And so as I'm plucking that with my right hand, my finger is laying on the following string. And so it's really good to be able to work on free stroke and rest stroke with all the scale warm-ups or scales that you practice. You want to kind of balance those, keep those even as possible, and just focus on playing them clean and hitting all the notes correctly, and then speed will come with time. Just work through it slow at first and then gradually build up. But I find the Segovia scales really nice for warm-ups, and it's a great technique builder that you can incorporate with your technical exercises when you practice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I explained it well enough. I know I went through it pretty fast, but if you guys have any doubts, just leave a comment under the video. I can reply to you guys as soon as it's convenient for me. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know the progress that you guys are making with it, and if it helped you out at all. So thanks so much.